Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Generation Shock.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
That's right. We are back, and we may not be better than ever, but we are here for whatever. Let's go. All right. I apologize about last week. Some shit went down, so we were unable to get the show done in time. So that's on us, but we got a great show in store for you today. Can't wait to talk about some of these different things. And honestly, we got a lot more to talk about now this week than we did last week, probably. Some really cool stuff went down, exciting. But as always, I'll go ahead. Nelly, you want to do the intros today?
All right. Let's get it. Since you just chose me out of nowhere.
Yeah, because I usually choose Nate. That's what it is. Phoenix, do them intros.
You know what?
Yeah, I'll be trash. No, sir.
I got one I can rip off. For the guy who has no idea the show started, the guy who's always looking at his phone when the first 10 to 15 minutes of the show, it's our boy.
What it do? This your boy Messiah. And bad buddy.
All right, go ahead, Nelly.
Yo, Messiah, bro, you gotta do some pushes, bro. Them shirts be looking mad flat on you. Anyways,
what? You don't get the 3D effect?
Fuck, it's his headphones. Anyways, all right. Let's see here. Who do I want to do? Who do I want to give it to? Okay. All right, we're gonna go.
50-50 here, bro. 50-50.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's just only two people.
No, I know, but I wanted to use one, but then I was like, I'm going to switch it, but fuck it. Anyways, ladies, you already know. He's a man of many traits, okay? He's been in Florida. He's been in Jersey. He's been all around the world. He got hoes in different area codes. It's my boy.
Yo. It's your boy, the monster on the mic. Check Monster. What's up, everybody?
Press the right button.
I like that one. John Leguizamo.
Had to make sure he pressed the right button because last time he did some other shit. I don't even know.
Yeah. That's what it was last time.
He finally took the baby out of the dryer. He had in the fucking back over there. Fucking doom. Anyways, and last but not least, it's my boy. He turned full Crip today. He made his mind up since last show. So it's my boy.
You're just so stupid. Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's Phoenix.
Hey, for real? I thought this dude's intro for you was literally, and it's my boy. And that's it.
That's what I thought so too. So I was like, all right, whatever.
I was like, damn, cold-blooded, bro. Like, I could have came up with something.
Well, I was gonna say, ladies, he'll tap you like he taps his bike when he's checking for a mic check, but I didn't want to go there, but I did anyways. There it goes. I went there.
Right? Like something about Don't worry, ladies.
Is that a Coke?
When he plays with the tip, it doesn't count. Something like that.
You drinking a Coke? Are you drinking a Coke?
Yeah.
Coke Classic.
See,
it looked like.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, even the most fit motherfuckers got to drink a Coke once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Lewis over there drinking his fucking diarrhea tea, so you don't shit on him.
This is actually coffee.
Listen, Messiah normally got a freaking a vein being shot in of sodas or shit, probably, bro. Like how he rolls.
Drink soda.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. He got this much of bourbon. He's like, welcome to Television.
I was just about to say that.
Hey, I'd be like, hey,
I forgot.
Mia.
Dumbass. All right, ready to get this show started? Anything you guys want to say before we go? Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, let's get it, man.
Well, I didn't know anybody has anything about it talk about for the week.
I would just like to say your camera's working like great. You look so good. Look at that.
Me?
Sharp as ever. Look
so you're saying I should keep that? Well, we'll see. I'll see how the playback is because you're making it sound like I should keep this camera and say fuck the other one.
No, that one camera, good too. The other
that one didn't cost me as much as this one. This one cost me a lot more, but I'll just keep it, whatever then. Shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes more expensive is not better.
Remember no, you're right.
Remember that when you buy a car, okay? Remember that when you buy a car.
Well, I haven't had a problem with a car yet, so
Well,
in
you
case
should-
you're
you should-
insinuating something.
No, I
Well, I mean, when you
wasn't.
get a new car every 4 years, you're never gonna have a problem. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
you know.
You never make it
every
to that part.
every 3 to 4, yeah.
Yeah, see, there for you. Let me drink a little bit more.
Let Mazar borrow that camera. He might look younger.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's kick it into a Monster Week of Sports. What do you say? Let's do it.
Gotta climb to the top, but we're never gonna stop. When the low, yeah, we going high.
That's right. It's a Monster Week in Sports. And you know what makes this Monster Week in Sports more special than any other Monster Week of Sports?
What?
We're dedicating this entire segment to Phoenix Born. This is going to be the first ever and probably last ever Monster Week in Sports that is exclusively Phoenix's fucking conversation.
Listen,
So Phoenix, I want you to go ahead and lead it off. Let me go ahead and add you some material to go with, and boom, let's talk about it.
He about to rip off his shirt, bro. You just got him hard, bro.
I'm dead. But nah. So this past weekend was WrestleMania 38, held in Dallas, Texas. You know, WWE's major show every year. It used to be a one-night special on Sundays, but through the pandemic and everything, and a lot of fans complaining about the time, is now 2 days. So they have it on Saturday and Sunday. And I didn't get to see all of Saturday. I saw most of Sunday, that too. So some of the matches that I liked were obviously the main event, which was Brock Lesnar.
Well, I got slides for all that. I just wanted to, before we get into that though, I do want to talk about a couple things. Number one, this was at Jerry World. So
what's Jerry World?
Look at this. The big ass jumbo screen they got. You never heard of Jerry's World, Dallas. Dallas, Texas. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And like
the home of the Super Bowl champions.
Yeah, that will never happen. Anyway, but the thing that I loved about it that I thought was hilarious, because I actually watched this WrestleMania for the first time, is that like every promo they had for the wrestling match for like WrestleMania WWE was literally sub-promoed by it being the Dallas Cowboys and being Jerry World. So everything has the Dallas Star in it. And I just thought that was fucking hilarious, but also great fucking advertising by Jerry Jones being like, hey, anything you do has to have the Dallas Star on it. If you ain't got the star on it, you ain't fucking promoting it. So look at that. You got the star. I'm pointing, but you guys can't see it. But WrestleMania, big old star. WrestleMania, big old star. WrestleMania, big old star. Everywhere. And then there's a bunch of stars all around the stages and everything. Like the whole thing was decked out to make sure you knew where they were the entire time.
Jerry has he has a point to make because he knows that that America's team is the Patriots now. So now he's like, nope.
Don't even fucking start with that bullshit. The other thing that blew me away with WrestleMania is, first of all, I don't know when this all changed. I was just used to like you tune in one night for pay-per-view. It starts at like 6, 7 o'clock or whatever, and it goes to like midnight, but it's just a one-night affair. Dude, not only was WrestleMania a 2-day event for wrestling, but if I'm not mistaken, Friday night is the Hall of Fame induction. So this is literally an entire weekend event that they're going through here. And it's like you start off with the festivities of Friday night and the Hall of Fame induction and that whole thing. You go into Saturday and they got all these wrestling matches, and then they go into Sunday and they got all these other wrestling. Like, it reminds me of the NFL, where they're taking these things, they're making they're not just it's not just a small show anymore. It's a show within a show. And
you know what they're saying?
Fucking crazy.
You know what they're saying? They're saying to A&E is like, fuck you, we're still the king. That's what they're saying with this.
A&E?
Yeah, the what is it? No, it's not A&E. What's that wrestling? The other wrestling?
No, I'm like, A&E, that channel? There's the Peacock. I get it. What the fuck's A&E?
I was just listening. I was like, all right, I'm going to give him a second.
He was like, I'm just going to let him speak. You're like, I'm just gonna let him speak. No,
you should have just let him. You should have just let him. Why'd you stop him?
Dude.
So I was just listening.
Peacock is. I think it's also greatly clever how they did. They partnered with Peacock, so if you have a Peacock subscription, you don't have to pay pay-per-view anymore. I thought that was brilliant.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was a big controversy when it went from the actual WWE network to the Peacock network. Yeah, not a lot of people were happy.
Really? Why is that?
Yeah.
Let me remove this and let me get down to that real quick. Go ahead, tell me.
So when it started, it was just like $9.99 a month, and then it was just all WWE access. So then, long story short, I guess they were just losing money based on the content, the subscribers. So then it got bought by Peacock, and that was a big deal because they were saying you have to go through Peacock first and pay whatever they want, and then you can pay WWE for the actual subscription. So that wasn't an easy change.
Oh, so wait a minute, my bad. I removed you. So hold on. Let me understand this because I don't think I'm following correctly.
I followed it
because I borrowed this from somebody else. So I don't have
before the final change. It used to be you had to pay Peacock first.
Okay, so you don't have to anymore.
Yeah, no,
okay, that's what I didn't know.
That was
that's
fucking, a lot of people
fucking.
didn't like that.
Yeah, no shit. Why would I want to pay for a subscription to pay for a second subscription within my subscription? That's fucking. I didn't know that. That's fucking nuts.
And that's not even a thing. Like how you know, you be like, yeah, I got Netflix. You be like, yeah, I got Peacock. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't even sound right.
That was a crazy thing.
I will say though, Yellowstone. Started watching that. That shit's dope.
I want to watch that. That sounds like it's a good show.
Yeah,
Wait,
but anyway, let's get back to it. So two classic. There was a few people inducted into the Hall of Fame, but the three people that stood out the most to me. Number one is Undertaker. Excuse me. Obviously,
you were about to say Macho Man. What?
No, I'm looking at the other two, and it's the Junkyard Dogs. You guys remember the Junkyard Dog tag team? And then the Steiner brothers. No, it was the Steiner brothers. Then I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say because there was a Junkyard Dog. There was only one person.
Yeah,
no, there was Junkyard Dogs.
And
they
then
were
there
a
was
tag team.
And then was the British Bulldogs.
It's just funny that I didn't talk.
No, there was the Junkyard.
It could be football, baseball, basketball, hockey. It don't matter. They go.
Checkman's like, yeah, the garbage man.
I'm done. Let's go. All right, Nate,
the Tin Man went to the Hall of Fame today. Oh shit, I wasn't looking. Never mind. All right. And then Mazai's like, yeah, you know the Beastie Boys were there. Yeah.
Bro,
That's how you two talk. That's how you two talk. We enjoy it.
Bro, it's just funny, bro. But yeah, no, the Undertaker was the most anticipated. Obviously, it was a long time coming, and it was emotional. I saw part of it. I didn't see all of it. My stepdad saw all of it.
You cried, Papa?
But yeah, what happened?
You cried?
I teared up. I'm not gonna lie. I teared up
it's
because it was just like a 30+ year career, and then like we all know it's coming to an end, but then now it actually happened. So all you hear is all the stories. And the crazy thing from the speech that he did, what stood out to me the most was, if you guys watched it, he talks about how he gets to become a wrestler. And on his last semester of college, life wasn't going right for him. And he was talking to, I believe, his brother. And he goes, man, I don't know if I want to finish school. I don't know if I just want to find a job or if I just want to pursue wrestling. And then his boy was like, yo, just do what you want to do. And from there, he was like, you know what? I'm just going to be a wrestler. And I was telling my friends, all it took was that one moment to redefine your life. So that was the craziest moment in his speech that really stood out to me.
Vince Vaughn. They say the comments. I would say Vince Vaughn.
I don't know what's going on. I was like, I'm gonna let this guy go.
Like, what the fuck are you watching? Goldoro, Undertaker saying "I love you" to Vince
McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
Vince McMahon.
Yo,
I love you, Vince Vaughn.
What are you watching? Fucking
I never would have been here without you, Vince Vaughn. Your movies inspired me to be a better wrestler. You're the greatest. Will Ferrell. I love you too. Don't forget Will Ferrell.
Nate, we should just call this the Sheck and Mazai show.
Yo, for real.
And just us on the side as like
some special guests.
Yeah, special guests.
Special commentary.
Go ahead, keep talking about it.
Go ahead. I was gonna say something. Right, I seen the Undertaker walking and his hairstyle. I was like, the fuck is that? The Undertaker or the guy from kickboxing? Yeah. Right? Because he had that little tempo haircut.
Talking about Steven Seagal.
You ever seen kickboxing?
Go ahead, Nate.
That guy kicking the
Nate, let the experts talk because this motherfucker's like bit about that T-Rex and Flintstones.
You know what it is? It's like, so I'm listening to them talk and I'm like, yo, where are you guys coming up with all this shit?
He
You ever watch
pulled up.
Kickboxing?
No.
You never watched Kickboxing the movie with
No, I've never seen Kickboxing the movie.
No.
Anytime they name a movie after a sport, it's not like, hey, let's go watch football.
Was it Kickboxing? Yeah, it was
The movie,
Kickboxing.
football the movie, or baseball the movie. Like,
Oh,
Sounded
no,
out,
blood
bro.
sport. It was blood sport. That's what it was.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't kickboxing. Long way away from that.
Hey,
Fucking
so
cool.
mute his ass. Mute him.
Go ahead. You're up. 5 minutes.
Okay.
3-minute mute. Go ahead. Talk about the match. Some of the matches. Let's start with this one. Tell me about
this one. Was the final main event. It was main event on Sunday. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Basically, they were going to unify the titles. So Roman Reigns at
Hold
that
on,
time.
real quick. I got a question because I was actually thinking of this while I watched. Why is one called like the WWE title and one called the Universal title? Like, what's the difference? Because I know there's Raw and there's SmackDown. So me being ignorant and haven't watched this shit in forever, I just kind of assumed it would have been like there's a WWE title and a SmackDown title, and they're wrestling to see who gets the ownership over both. But that's not what it sounded like by the name of the title. So
No.
is that the case, or is that not the case? Is there a WWE? Is there like a a Raw title and a SmackDown title? And then if there is, then what's the difference with these? Like, explain some of that to me.
Okay, so I have to give you a little bit of history. There was a WWE title. There was a World Heavyweight title. Then, if I remember correctly, Ric Flair owns the World Heavyweight title. So when he left, WWE can't use that title. That's his. So what they did was they just had the WWE title.
Okay.
So then from there, they just had one title bouncing both shows. A lot of people complained. So then right before the World Heavyweight title got taken off the show, it got merged. This was a match between Randy Orton and John Cena, I believe in 2013, where they took the World Heavyweight title and the WWE title and merged it as one. So that became the one title that was bouncing between shows for a few years. Something happened where they decided to scrap the WWE World Heavyweight title for whatever reason. So then they have a WWE title and then the second title called the Universal title. So that's like the SmackDown. But It was flipped. So the WWE title was on SmackDown first and the Universal title was on Raw. That's why there's a red version of it if you ever see it. So there was two separate titles going on for a while. This guy's stupid. So then they were going back and forth, but then the Universal title got flipped to SmackDown. So you can't have a red color to a blue show. So they changed the color of the belt. And then now you come up to now where they're merging it. So now it's called the WWE Universal title.
Because that's what happened that night. But let me ask, why make things complicated? Why not just be the SmackDown World Champion and the Raw World Champion? Like, why not name them after the fucking show? Like, fucking make it simple.
Well, if you think about it, if you want somebody to represent the organization, then you want somebody to be number one. If you have a Raw title and a SmackDown title, you're only going to have the top. You're saying the WWE Raw champion for that show and then the WWE SmackDown champion for that show. But you need somebody to represent the company. Like in any other wrestling organization, they always have.
Yeah, I get that, but they were doing it without them having one representative because obviously both these guys are champions, so they didn't have one face as a champion anyway. So what the fuck's the difference? I guess
theoretically they did.
Just the name.
It was the WWE one. It's just there was too many people, too many wrestlers, and then eventually they started letting them go, and now they're merging it together. So my stepdad and I have a theory that when they merge the titles, they want whoever is the champion to work both shows.
Okay.
So that's our theory.
All right. So tell me what happened in the match. Who won?
So it was a really good match, considering it wasn't as long as I thought, but it was, even though it's kind of predictable, but not really. But I did like how they were both fighting. You know, they do have a history. They've been fighting for, I believe, 4 years now, back and forth for the titles, and pretty much the only way you can beat Brock Lesnar is you have to hit him with a low blow. So hit him in the nuts. So when Roman Reigns, he suckered Brock Lesnar to knock out the ref, that's what he did. He basically low blowed Brock Lesnar, and then it started showing that, okay, if I'm going to beat this guy, I got to do everything. So he took the title, hit him across the head with it, and they were just fighting and fighting and fighting. Brock Lesnar puts the Kimura lock. So basically he locks his arm in an MMA style submission. and rumor has it that Roman's shoulder came out and like towards the end of the match. So you overhear it in the side view with Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns saying, "Yo, you good? You good?" And Roman's like, "No, my shoulder's out. Like it's not gonna make it." So then they were going towards the end of the match where Roman Reigns just spears Brock Lesnar to finish it. And then you could see his arm, like Roman Reigns holds one title really high, and then the other one's like super low. So then we were thinking, oh snap, he's either hurt or he's just making it seem like he's hurt. But you could see a bruise, and you can see his shoulder off, like came apart. And right as he's trying to get the title, Roman Reigns grabs the ropes and just pops his shoulder back in. Ugh. Yeah, it was crazy.
Damn.
Well, it was a good fight though. I liked it.
So that was obviously the main event. So that was the one that everybody wanted to see. But the one thing that intrigued me is I didn't realize this, and you know, this is something I just want to go through real quick. There's a lot of celebrities getting into the wrestling game more than when I used to watch it, right? When I used to watch,
yo,
Snapshot, what up, girl? Hold on, I can go full screen. Hey,
what a dude.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Just took him all the way out. Sorry, just kidding. Come back. Anyway, so I thought this was intriguing. So I'm going to run down some of the different matches, and there's a couple where I do want to talk about, and I'll let you lead the conversation a little bit. But okay. I thought these were intriguing, so I do want to go into them. But real quick, there was Ronda Rousey.
What? Ronda Rousey?
Yep. See, I knew I'd get Messiah to be like, what? That's why I wanted to do this. So Ronda Rousey going against this chick, and she got hurt. Ronda Rousey is. You remember Roddy Piper back in the day?
Yeah.
So Ronda Rousey is actually taking that image, and she's Rowdy Ronda Rousey, and she comes in with the little like the kilt and shit and the leather jacket, just like Roddy Piper used to do, which I thought was intriguing. And then
that's how she started. That's how she started, and then after she had her baby, she just changed her image to just be who she wants to be. She still has a leather jacket, but not always in the skirt now.
Okay.
Or the kilt.
All right. And then you have Charlotte Flair, which somehow related to Ric Flair, I take it, right? What's the relation?
That's his daughter.
His daughter. Okay. And she's a bad bitch. Like it's in her blood.
I don't know, but
she out there going, woo!
I know.
I
know. That went like boop.
Then Messiah's favorite, a Paul brother, was in a wrestling match.
Was he for the WrestleMania?
Jake Paul, yep, in WrestleMania with Miz, right?
Shit. Yeah, The Miz. And then who were his opponents again? It was Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic.
That looked like Rey Mysterio. He's getting old,
Rey Mysterio and his kid. That's father son little combo. Hey man, he had an actual wrestling outfit on and everything. And spoiler alert, Jake Paul won.
No shit.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I didn't get to see all that one, so I don't know. But
I didn't like it, but then I like how they did the story at the end, so I was okay with it.
Who's that? Bad Bunny in the background?
My man was with Sprite over there, bro. Of course he won.
Then Mr. Stone Cold, and he headlined the Saturday night show with this stupid idiot guy called the KO Show, who goes around and fucking fake stunners people. For what I used to see, I guess.
What?
He used to go around and fake stun people. So he used to do the Stone Cold Stunner to try to draw Stone Cold into WrestleMania.
Yeah,
is what I was watching because they do all those damn promo shots. So I watched all these promo shots.
Imagine you're just like shopping in public, but I don't imagine that because you don't do that, and you just get Stone Cold Stunner out of fucking nowhere. like you go to grab the carrots and just.
So this dude ended up having a match on Saturday night, so I heard that was pretty cool. I didn't get to catch that. I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed.
I saw most of it. It was pretty cool. I liked it.
Nate, he got to the point where he came out and he sat in the chairs on the stage and got ready for the KO show, and I passed out.
Dang. I heard the intro was long. Yeah, like it took a long time.
Then this was one I was definitely interested in seeing. We had the Pat McAfee and what's that guy's name?
Austin Theory.
So this guy, just give you a little background. Nate, give him a little background about this guy. I
know a little bit about him. I know he was a football player.
No, not Pat McAfee. I'm talking about the other guy. Basically, the other guy is
McAfee. Isn't that guy that you watch on YouTube?
Yes, this is the guy I watch on YouTube. He's a commentator for SmackDown on Friday nights. He's a personality host, so he does the voices and stuff. And he ended up going. So Vince McMahon went on to Pat McAfee's show and was doing an hour and a half long interview, the first live interview in like 5 years or some shit that Vince McMahon's done. And he invited him to be able to wrestle in WrestleMania. And this is why this is intriguing to me. So Pat McAfee talks about it. Ever since he was a little kid growing up in Pennsylvania, all he could dream about was being in WrestleMania. And he was like me growing up, right? A kid who was big on wrestling. Now, I fell out of it, but he never did. But I grew up watching this shit, loving this shit. Dude, we were doing freaking Hulk Hogan's and Ultimate Warriors, and we went into The Rock and Stone Cold, and, all that shit, NWO, Rick Nash, all them people, right? And this guy grew up with the same shit, and he got to live a dream. He got to literally go out into the ring and wrestle in WrestleMania. But the dream gets better this is the thing. So this is Vince McMahon's protege. Vince McMahon is training this guy to be great, right? He's trying to make him the new title. He said he even announced him as the future Universal title holder, right? So this is like the guy he's setting up. So Pat McAfee, first of all, comes out with the Dallas cheerleaders, just fucking rocking out, dude. So you got this entrance music, and he's got the Dallas cheerleaders behind him because he's an ex-football player. This shit got me hype. I was like, damn, this dude's living a dream that I'd want to do. He's dressed in the same fucking black fucking wife beater and jeans that he wears on a show every day. So his outfit is the same outfit that he does all the time. Then this dude's agility, dude. This dude hopped from the ground to the fucking third rope there.
Turnbuckle, yeah.
Yeah, and then power. What's this move called? A power bomb?
Superplex.
Yeah, the superplex, and fucking superplex this motherfucker to win the match.
Sorry to cut you off. The hop was 6 feet. Just letting you know, from the mat to the top.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but those mats have springboards. They're like springboards almost.
Yeah, but not as much as you think.
But even still, how many wrestlers do you see who hop up to the third rope like that?
Mm-hmm.
But that is
Nate,
cool shit.
Nate knows what 6 feet is.
I don't know what that means. That doesn't. But okay, we'll move on. Then Vince McMahon gets pissed off because he beat his protege. So Vince McMahon takes off his fucking shirt.
Well, he got pissed, but then Pat suckered him in. He was like, "Yo, what's up? Why don't you step in the ring?" So Vince McMahon was like, "Oh, you want to go?" I think he's like in his 80s right now.
Dude, yeah,
and he starts taking off his blazer, and he's like, "Nah, I ain't gonna fight you." And then Pat just keeps saying like, "Yo, come on, bro, what's up?" So then Vince comes in, and then with his protege, there's basically like a 2-on-1.
But the thing I love about it is he's literally trying to dress to mock Pat McAfee in his fucking wife beater. Go ahead.
It was funny. Like we were looking, like we were watching the fight, and
shit.
Yeah, he's old, bro.
Hey,
like,
can we talk about the ref that's ate too much Papa John's, bro? He's my man looking scared. He's like, no. That's it.
I'm dead. No, I liked it. I mean, even though it was considered a squash match where basically one person just dominates it, it was funny because even at that age, Vince will still put his body on the line to entertain people.
Well, the thing I loved about this match, right? So first I got Pat McAfee wrestling, which I thought was pretty cool. Then Vince McMahon jumps in, and I start to feel this nostalgia back in the day when I used to watch, and Vince McMahon was running his mouth, getting involved in shit, Triple H and all that different things. And then all of a sudden, somebody decides they're going to save Pat McAfee from getting his ass beat by Vince McMahon. And this is something that I didn't expect to see. Like, I get some of the wrestling stuff that after some of the surprises happened, I could guess Vince McMahon was probably going to do something because he literally had a chair by the announcer's table, was sitting there waiting, right? Yeah. So I was like, okay, so I wasn't overly shocked about Vince McMahon and Pat McAfee, and they kind of set it up earlier because Pat McAfee kicked open Vince McMahon's door trying to chase after him on one of the shows and shit. Yeah. So I was like, okay, no big deal. But then somebody comes out to save Pat McAfee that I didn't see coming. Fucking Stone Cold Steve coming back for a little bit more.
It wasn't predictable for you, but I saw it coming.
My man got 2 knee braces on, bro. He said.
But remember, he shot. I think he hurt one of his vertebrae up top of his neck.
Say the word again. Say it again.
Vertebrae.
There you go. All right.
Pretty sure it might be him or somebody else. Yeah. It's somebody else. They have a long scar on their neck too from some of the
but Stone Cold also he almost got paralyzed in one of the matches.
Yeah.
Like him walking is a miracle.
Well, shit. I mean, 3 days
But look
before
at the
this
size of
happened,
his
not to bring up negativity, but one of the guys got dropped on his head and got carted off by an ambulance and is like in critical condition and shit.
Yeah,
He'll be
yeah.
all
Big
right.
E, it's
Remember, there was
interesting because when
always-
what happened?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that Big E, like he had to have neck surgery, and he made a post about it on social media saying he doesn't know if he can come back based on this
Yeah.
injury.
People say
Yeah,
this
so
shit's
those
fake.
for those people. Yeah, I was about to say that. That's for those people that say it's fake. But remember, when Stone Cold was there, Stone Cold would always have beef with Vince McMahon.
Yep.
Stone Cold would
that
always
was a
be the
story.
guy. Yeah, Stone Cold would always be the guy and shit.
So this is something I thought was cool because Pat McAfee
That
got
is
to live,
badass right there.
dude, got to
I
live a
would love to do
dream.
that with him. on
Chugging
site.
down beers, dude. This is his life. Remember, he grew up watching them as a child, and now they're on the Raptors. They're on the Raptors doing the shit.
Not what you did. Not what you did. Just that.
Yeah,
No, I said they're on the
No,
Raptors going like this.
Not you.
You're like this.
Not-
I'm like
no,
this. There's a difference. You're like this.
I'm talking
like
about
this.
Messiah. Messiah was like, yeah, I want to.
Then hey, he stone cold stuns Pat McAfee, and he rolls out the stage, and Pat McAfee's laying next to the broadcast thing, like knocked out basically. He throws a beer and hits him with it. So Pat McAfee takes the beer as he lays on the ground, fucking stunned, and fucking just chugs the beer. Like that shit's fucking hilarious.
He's building
dude.
that character. Watch, that character's gonna become legend.
All right, there's
What?
one more
Johnny
match I do
Knoxville?
want to talk about though.
I didn't see that one. Yeah,
Johnny Knoxville. This one I saw
I
too.
skipped that one.
This one was actually pretty funny to me just because I grew up on Jackass. So
I
first
heard
of all,
it was funny. Yeah,
dude,
so I started seeing some of the pictures,
the
and I was
entire
like, "Yo, what did I miss?"
the entire Jackass crew is there. From Party Boy, who's right here, okay, in this little thong. That was a denim thong, to Wee Man and some of the new crew. And you see this fucking mousetrap? That's how he won. Was he pinned him with the mousetrap so he could keep him down?
That's funny.
Fucking crazy. Look at
I'm
Wee
dead.
Man. Wee Man literally picked this dude up, carried him in the ring, and fucking body slammed him. Fucking crazy.
I thought it was gonna be like one of those matches where you use the bathroom. We call it bathroom break matches.
Yeah.
But no, I stand corrected.
No, it was funny. It was interesting. But, you know, one of the things that happened to Johnny Knoxville during that whole thing is he got the shit slapped out of him quite a few times. Okay. I will tell you that much. And we all know there's somebody else who got the shit slapped out of him not too long ago. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to watch the slap heard around the world. Let's go.
The hardest job tonight, Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Awkward. Yeah, there's more. Shit, I'll put it back up. I didn't realize there was more.
That was
No, you're good.
Greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Okay, that's it. All right. So, what do we think about that?
Honestly, man. So obviously, you see,
Nothing.
he was laughing, right? And then the wifey was like, "No me gustaba eso," and then he was like, "I got this." Listen. I get the topic.
Where'd he go?
That was powering something on.
He got smacked too. He got smacked down.
Dog. I can't speak to it because if that was me, I would have done the same thing. I would have been laughing at my wife so hard, and then she would have gave me that look. I'm like, damn, baby, I gotta go start some shit in front of everybody. All right,
Nah,
shit,
man.
here we go. Walk
Nah,
up
man,
there.
honest-
Boop.
Honestly, man, like uncalled for, man. Like I understand the situation and obviously what his wife is battling with alopecia and shit like that, but on that kind of stage, man, and the power and people looking up to him, like that could have been handled to the side, um, you know, and handled differently, right? Now he's at risk of losing a Grammy, not being able to go back to the Grammys. So I get it. Damn.
Damn, just threw him out there like that.
Logan Paul Mahone, not Jake. Damn. Get him, Gordo. Get him, bro. Hit him with the fucking facts. I didn't say anything, but we
Goldo, why didn't you just be a part of this episode, bro? You could have been we could have got you on here.
Yeah, bro. Shit. You fit 5 screens. We got it.
So my whole take was this is
no fucking
no, go
ahead.
Bro, why do you think I had to say like I had to just jump in eventually? I was like, bro.
Just go ahead, bro. Just fuck it. Go ahead.
Nope. I'm muting. Go ahead. I'm done.
All right, log off completely.
No, we need to hold up. Oh, for real?
Hey,
we'll run it, bro.
Hey, we just got handsomer. All right.
No, but I did hear that Jada made a comment saying that I guess like her baldness joke didn't matter or it didn't bother her or something. That's what I ended up reading.
It did bother her, but at the end of the day, like
it did. She gave him that face.
Yeah, but you got to think about it, man. Like Will Smith is an icon for many, right? And for him to just react that way, I get you got to defend your wife. Don't get me wrong. But there's also a time and a place on that stage where they could have been grown. He could have been to the side after, hey man, that wasn't cool, blah blah blah. Can you apologize to my wife, whatever? And that probably Chris Rock would have done it regardless. But now he risked, all that, and it kind of tainted him, And now like all the jokes is like, like Goldo said, Jada's for the streets, a lot of issues have occurred with those two, with their marriage and their overall relationship. So, granted, I understand he's defending his wife, but that's not the way you go about it, especially on that stage. You feel me?
I just think it was a bitch move. It was a bitch ass move because he's a comedian. He should know how it is. And he knows that Chris Rock doesn't mean anything he doesn't say anything with ill intent on it. He just made a joke about it. I know he wasn't saying anything malicious towards her disease, right? He wasn't saying any of that. He was just saying, all he said is,
if that bitch goes out and cheats on me, I ain't fucking doing nothing for that bitch. Okay, exactly. I might still love her, but I ain't slapping nobody, bitch. Better go get your dick somewhere.
Oh my god!
Then, right? So he goes out there and slaps him, knowing first of all it's Chris Rock, right? 2, he knows what he's doing. If it would have been anybody else, it would have been like he wouldn't have done it. I'm assuming that. And then he knows where he was at, right? Because he turned his back on him and walked away from him, smiling. Because he knows exactly where he was at and the audience that was there, right? He knows that nobody's gonna do nothing about it because the show must go on. But kudos to Chris Rock. He was able to take that slap, right? So somebody made a statement on it. I just started laughing. He goes, Will Smith can't take a joke, but we know at least that Chris Rock can take a slap. So and this is kind of fucked up though.
One of the things I heard that I kind of agree with is that number one, Will Smith was a comic, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Maybe he didn't do stand-up. Maybe that's the problem. But he was a comic, right? So he understands that, like, there is no boundaries really with comedy like that, right? When you're doing stand-up in those formats, there is no boundaries necessarily. And one of the things people are talking about, well, if somebody makes those comics who will heckle people in the crowd and talk shit about different people. So basically what Will Smith did was he gave an open invitation that if any comic and in any of those environments now says something you don't like, you have the right to get up and smack the shit out of them and don't have any repercussion. Right? Yeah. Because if he's doing that in that environment, then I can do it in mine. Because that's some bullshit.
But here's the fucked up thing about it that Jim Carrey made a great point about it.
You don't have to keep disappearing.
Jim Carrey made a great point. When he did that, only a few people stood up and calmed him down. Even Will Smith PR team, one of them stood up and his publicist stood up and said, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?" But when he got up the second time to receive his award and accept his award, the audience gave him a standing ovation. Fuck that. They should have all stood sitting down and be like, "Fuck you. What you did was wrong. We're not supporting you." But they didn't do that.
It's too quick in the moment. First of all, people still don't believe that it happened. Number one, and number two, like, how many people sitting behind the scenes are like, "Fuck, can we get that envelope back? Fuck, can we put somebody else's name down? We don't want Will Smith."
Well, no,
this
it's not
award.
about that. I'm talking about
fuck.
how they.
What do we do now?
No, he was gonna win it regardless.
No, that's my point. They could have, those motherfuckers are sitting there.
Standing ovation.
No, I know that. But what I'm saying is the people who voted for the award are sitting there when that smack happens, saying, "Oh fuck, how is there any way we can award this to somebody else and not him now?" Because they already know who won it. You know,
they will. At this point, like I said, they're already trying to take it.
But
away.
I know that my point is in that exact moment. Think about what they're thinking. Oh my God, what the fuck just happened? We know he's going to win Best Actor. What the fuck just happened?
But at that point, bro, they're not even worried about that shit. They're worried about, like, we got to keep the show going and flowing. Like, that's what they're more worried about.
Yeah,
no, they're not worried about that because they got, I mean, the people on I guess, but the people like running the show are worried about that. They're worried about the backlash of the person who they all voted to be Best Actor just slapped the shit out of somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, but in front of all the viewers. But I tell you this much: they say that after the slap,
which is true,
60 more people started watching the show, so the ratings went up.
Yeah.
Not only just that, after that slap, Chris Rock's shows went from $40 to $400.
Yeah.
So he said, so it had.
Bet you. Hey, I hope to God for his
the
sake.
Audience with them prices, bro.
I hope to God that for his sake that Will Smith ain't going to none of his shows because Chris Rock about to go in on that motherfucker. But
look, man, at the end, it is what it is, man.
Well, power to Chris Rock because he took it like a man and just kept on going. Bro.
Hey, who else? I will say this. You know who else takes some fucking slaps?
I still think it could have been.
You know who else could take a slap? You know who could take a slap? The Joker. You ever see the Dark Knight Rises? Batman beat the shit out of the Joker in that movie, and he just took that shit. He could take some shit. But speaking about Batman and the Joker, we got a little clip we want to play for y'all and do a little talk, a little deleted scene from the Batman movie. So here we go.
Now delete yourself again. I'm just kidding.
Present. Almost our anniversary, isn't it?
There's a serial killer. I want your perspective.
First anniversary games, paper. What makes you think I come so cheap?
I thought you'd be curious.
You think I could offer this stuff?
Don't you?
You have pictures. It's violence. It's so baroque. Oh, he likes little puzzles, doesn't he? So meticulous. Like he's been planning this his whole life. I know who he is.
Who is he?
He's a nobody. Wants to be somebody. The mayor, the commissioner. Yeah. He's got ambition.
You think his motive is political?
Oh, no. This is very, very personal. He feels these people have all wronged him. Probably goes way back. Unhealed wounds, stolen lunch money.
Why is he writing to me?
Maybe he's a fan of yours? Or maybe he's got a grudge against you, too. Maybe you're the main course. Any theories?
Not yet.
Really? You're normally so ahead of the curve. But something is different this time. This is very upsetting to you.
Let's get back to him.
Why? You're so much more fun.
I'm not here to talk about me.
What are you here to talk about?
I want to know how he thinks.
You know exactly how he thinks. Have you read this file? You two have so much in common. Masked Avengers. So he's even more righteous. Oh, are you afraid he makes you look soft?
You're wasting my time.
Okay. I'll tell you what I really think. I think you don't really care about his motives, whether he loves or hates you. I think somewhere deep down, you're just terrified. Because you're not sure he's wrong, huh? You think they deserved it, huh? You think they deserved it.
Bruh. That shit is fire, bro. They should just make a fucking movie with him in it. That's it. That's what I think. That's my opinion on it. I haven't seen that Batman movie, but everybody's saying most people say that.
I can't stand this dude. I'm gonna have to exit myself out of this show again.
Exit out. Said that scene.
Fucking let it out.
That scene probably was gonna be fucking would have made the movie. Like would have eliminated the other guy just with that scene. Based on just that scene alone.
Back real quick.
Yeah.
Why
so what's your opinion
quiet?
on it?
So first of all, how the fuck are you going to have us play a deleted scene for a movie you haven't fucking seen yet, man? Like, what
Doesn't
the fuck?
matter.
So you don't even know anything about the movie. There would have been no that scene would have taken away from the movie. It would have ruined the movie. It wouldn't have made it better. It would have ruined it.
How?
Because it would have taken away the whole basis of what that movie was about. And I can't explain it to you because you haven't fucking seen it.
So no matter. Explain it. Go ahead.
The whole movie, because the whole thing is based on this this dual atmosphere that they're trying to project of. There's symmetry. There's opposites, right? So you have the Riddler and the Batman, but they're the two. They're like basically think about the Two-Face, right? They're two sides of the same coin, right? And literally they portray them to be absolute identical individuals. The only difference is their moral belief, right? Meaning that the Riddler believes the only way to get the justice that he's looking for is by killing these people, where Batman believes that you can't do that, right? And the Riddler even says, the only reason I'm here right now today is because you're my inspiration. I'm doing this because you showed me the way to do this, right? They're both like the Riddler's an orphan in the movie and all. There he goes again. Fucking top of the world. He's an orphan in the movie, all this other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like the whole thing is just, the movie is good for what it is. Okay. It's a setup of a new world, a new thing. It's Batman year 2. He's still early in the game, which I get. Like, it's going to be another grounded trilogy, right? Or however many movies this is. This will never have a Superman. This will never have a Wonder Woman. This will never have a Green Lantern, right? This will never be a sci-fi based super Batman, right? This is a grounded, down to earth Batman again. And they're trying to relive the nostalgia of basically the Chris Nolan Batmans, right? With Christian Bale, but they're trying to do it in a much different way, where you went from early Batman, right, where he met the Scarecrow because he was like very early on his Batman career. Then you jump to way later on in his Batman career with the Joker, and then you jump 10 years later with Bane and shit, right? This is literally year 2 Batman, and they're literally tying shit into the WB and into HBO Max to continue it. So the whole thing is setting up for the next villain should be the Penguin, most likely, because who he was working for is now dead, and they're literally going to do a series in HBO called The Penguin, where you're going to see his rise to power, which probably is going to lead you into the next movie. Now, a lot of people are talking, and this is what I agree, the next movie, you don't bring in the Joker. You bring in a character like maybe Mr. Freeze, and you make him humanistic where they haven't done it. So you have the Penguin, right? And you have but Mr. Freeze is out there and the kind of thing going on with them. And then maybe in a third movie, you could do the Joker. But you like build up to it and you build that expense or something. But I don't know. I just don't think it would have been right.
But maybe they will. But what do you think of that Joker?
I don't know yet. You got to see more of it.
Yeah. I think it was Heath Ledger-like almost.
It is. They literally are taking notes from the Heath Ledger world and applying it. And it's funny because the Heath Ledger and the Christian Bale world, there's a show on HBO called Pennyworth, and it's the escapades of Alfred when he was a youth. And you meet Bruce Wayne's parents, Thomas Wayne and Martha Keene, and everything like this, right? And to me, that's like the early stages of the actual Christian Bale universe almost. Oops, sorry, wrong button. But I do digress. All right. Anyway, that's enough. Anybody got anything else they want to add? Because it doesn't like you guys got anything to say about it. If not,
I haven't watched it yet.
All right, so we're gonna go into some memes. You guys ready?
Yes, sir. Guys.
So you know how everybody on the show we all say everybody hates Messiah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
All right. Well, I guess everybody hates Chris.
Got him.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Hey, man, that's not the only person Will Smith hit.
I'm dead.
I like that one.
So we'll throw that a little bit out there, you know.
I like that one.
How about this?
Yeah, no, they were going off with these memes.
These memes are ridiculous. I like the Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, the Fruit Ninja one is fire.
The Pokemon's actually pretty funny too. Gotta catch them all.
No, they have one where it shows Chris Rock as the zebra and then Will Smith as the fish. I forgot the movie though.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't start.
Tailspin. I think it's called not Tailspin.
No.
Tailspins. Jesus
Christ. Fish tail.
Talk.
Or Shark Tail, something like that.
First of all, I was gonna play. I didn't get that one till late, so I couldn't put it up, but I did see
That's
it.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My man said fishtail.
Oh my goodness. My meat, me. Oh my goodness.
We will.
That's how Nate on the meme before. That's how he mic checked.
Oh my gosh.
I like this one. I like how they when he slaps him, he loses half his energy.
Yo, so I saw one today before you go to the next one.
All right.
Where he we may put it on the next show, but he slaps him and he fucking he evaporates like to nothing. Like he just like a dummy. And he fall. Oh my god! I gotta send it to you. I gotta say, yo, I almost pissed my pants at work.
Yo, he should have though.
He should have.
Walked out the stage, a little MIB action. Fucking forget shit, motherfucker. Oh my goodness. Hey, there's new movies coming
I
out.
haven't seen that one.
This is coming out in spring 2023, they said. G.I. Jane 2, starring Jada. And then The Pursuit of Slappiness. I like that one. That was a good one.
Bruh.
Hey, did you guys know, though, that they actually, after this happened, they decided they were going to be, Will and Jada are going to be in a movie together. Have you guys seen what movie?
No.
Oh, no, this is, hold on. I got the wrong one up. Sorry. Wait, where the fuck is it? There it is. I'll go back to the other ones.
Oh my gosh.
Sparta.
So that's the movie they're going to be in together. Then let's go back to this one. Jada, G.I. Jane.
Oh, I've seen that one.
And then Jada, no, it's not. And then Want Me to Cheat Again?
I'm dead.
Oh my God.
Dang.
Yeah, no, they were going in.
Messed up.
They started making mixtapes. They started making songs about it. It was insane. They actually have a WWE match.
Okay, I'm playing it.
With them too.
This one was funny too. It was like, oh, I bet you if this Rock would have said it, you wouldn't have done shit. What's
Okay,
that?
Can you guys see?
Barely. What's that? What is it?
Barely.
This is the video. Damn.
What video?
The video I want to show you guys that I found. Let's see if you can see it.
Oh, fucking knock the shit out of him.
I'm gonna send it to y'all because that wasn't no good. But we'll play for y'all on the next episode.
Yo, look at the Rock's face, bro. He's like, oh, hell no.
He looked like in Central Intelligence, like when he got bullied.
This one, yeah. So Will Smith at this point is completely broken. He is not the bad guy here. Jada is pulling all the strings. She broke down his masculinity on television during a talk about why she cheated on him. Her excuse was, if he loved me enough, he would have known. Wow, I did not know that. That's dirty. I think that Will Smith wholeheartedly did not care about the joke that Chris Rock made at the Oscars, but Jada looks over at Will once the camera pans away and says, if you don't stand up for me, this is why I cheated. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Toxic.
That's fucking crazy.
Bro,
crazy.
Look at
man.
the other pictures is people's reaction that day when that happened.
Listen, to me, their reaction is going to be more about when they read this shit. Like, damn.
Look at Meryl Streep's face. She's like,
look at Ryan Gosling. He's like, fucking dummy. I love it. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Hey, you gotta have a SpongeBob meme though, right? Am I right? Always gotta get a SpongeBob meme.
SpongeBob's like G.I. Jane. Bam.
Oh, good. All right, I got a couple random ones I want to throw up. So the one on the left, I like this one. Do you want to start free yoga classes? Start by bending over and picking up your dog shit, known as the downward dog position. Then put it in a bin. I thought that one was funny. And then there's a before and after picture. What do you think about this one, Nelly?
Yeah, fuck you.
What? So this is a before and after picture about some drugs that people take, right? So you have the before cocaine, after cocaine, before alcohol, after alcohol, before crack, after crack, before new shoes. The person looks all somber and upset, and then after new shoes, he looks all happy. Like, why is that bad? You're happy when you buy new shoes, right?
I'm about to Will Smith you.
Okay, well now you're really gonna want to. When you're wearing your freshman kit and you see a puddle, Nelly just sprawling out like la di da di da, la di da di da, la di da di da 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 da. Hey,
just know that he's doing all this because I am far away.
Hey, let me put this up there for you. The next one, your old lady sent to me. She said, this is what you'd be like when you guys were at home on the weekends and you'd be on the computer looking for new kicks. So for anybody who's listening in, so
you send to me?
No, I got her in trouble. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't send that shit.
Hey, ain't no Jada in this motherfucking house, boy. I'm about to
Hey, so this meme is SpongeBob, and he's looking, and he's like, I don't need it. And then there's a box of Nikes. Definitely don't need it. And then you see his eyes like bulging out, sweat going down his forehead, and then he's just screaming, I need it. Oh my goodness. Gotta love that shit.
Episode's a classic.
Oh my goodness. All right, that's all I got for you guys tonight on those. We ready for one of the next segments? Are we doing the FOH?
Yes, we are.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Here we go with the fucking bullshit ass intro.
Here we go.
Misspelled too. Anybody got something besides me?
Yeah. We're on episode 104. Is that correct? Okay. And Mazai still hasn't changed the fucking intro. So fuck out of here. Acting like you ain't got no motherfucking time to fucking edit that shit and make a new one. All right. Fuck out of here that you don't got a dictionary to learn how to spell fuck out of here.
I don't
Fuck
think the
outta
word
here.
otter is in the dictionary.
I'm not done. I am not done.
Urban,
fuck out of
bitch.
here
Urban.
with your motherfucking headphones. All right. Fuck out of here with your stuttering, not knowing fucking wrestlers' damn names over here.
Okay.
And fuck out of here for every fucking show. You're fucking looking at your dick when we start.
Dude, like 3 times this show, he went ahead and gave him some head. He was like,
you would know, right? You would know how it's done.
Get it done to me a lot. You're right. I would know.
Yeah, can you make sure you edit that portion out, what you just did? God damn, bro.
Real quick, is it me or does my nose look crooked? Is my nose broken? My nose.
I don't know.
Crooked
Did you fucking break it when you gave yourself head? You fucking.
I might have hit on the desk once or twice.
Okay.
Listen, Marilyn Manson had it right, man. If you could just take out a couple ribs.
This man did some. This man did some mic checks. Mike, hello.
All right.
Hey man, I learned from Nate. It's only the tip.
Oh my god.
That's not how Nate did it. Nate was like, "Yo, the shit on."
Well, yeah. Listen, if he wants to get something to come out of it, he's really got to be beating on it. You know.
Ladies, be warned. Be warned.
All right, we're going off the rails. We need to reel it back in. The time's already lapsed. We're already at over an hour.
Wait. I got my fuck out of here. So my fuck out of here is this: if my mic doesn't go off. Shit, that's what I've been turning. I've been turning on the Xbox.
Anyway, like just complain about it for 10 minutes or just say it.
All right, so my fuck out of here is this, right? And it goes back to the Will Smith slap on Chris Rock.
Hey, Jumbotron.
When he accepted what? When
Keep
he
going,
accepted the speech for when he accepted the Oscar for King Richard, he stood up there. First, he apologized to everybody except for Chris, right? That same day. And then he's up there crying like if he's broken. And then he goes and said, Denzel told me that when the devil's gonna test you when you least expect it or when you're at your highest peak. Fuck out of here, because people always use religion as a reason for what they do or why they're doing it. Because he has God has a plan with him. Yeah, I guess part of his plan was slapping Chris Rock in the middle of the Oscars. So fuck out of here with that shit. Stop fucking using religion as a reason why you're doing shit, or not even just religion. God as a why you doing it and you being tested. Just man up to it. You fucking did it because he's smaller than you, and you fucking did it because you knew where you were at. So fuck out of here with that shit.
Hey, can I ask you a question? What movie did he get a Grammy for again?
King Richard. That's the movie with the Serena Williams.
Yeah, okay. Williams twins.
Yeah.
All right.
So
here we go. What time?
God
is
damn,
it?
bro. I don't know, but it's time to get rid of that fucking picture, bro.
What time is it?
Looking like Sloth from the Goonies and shit.
Yeah, that's right. It's Sloth time.
My bad. I don't know if you wanted me to say that. You just kept fucking saying, "What time is it?" I was gonna actually say the time. What the fuck noise was that, bro?
That's your intro. Yeah, that's your intro. I throw the picture up and then the noise.
Tinkerbell your way into the screen and shit.
Yeah. Listen to you, y'all pretty and pink and shit. We don't know.
Oh, he just chatted.
You're on that one.
Today I got exit out and stay out. Today I got a special shoe for y'all today. All right, it's a 1 out of 3 collection that they made. I only like this one specifically, but all 3 of them are fire. So today I'm gonna bring out the Air Max 1 Concepts, the heavies. So look at all the detail on there.
Yeah, those are fire.
So we got that camo look. We got that brownish.
Those are
We got
sick.
that orange in the back. So guys, look it up. Air Max 1 Concepts Heavy. You see the detail on
Is
it,
a
man. These are
stitching?
just
Oh, I thought that was a stitching coming out. What the fuck?
this is just fire, man. This is just fire, bro. I love these
Nah, that's
shoes.
nice.
I
They are
can't wait
fire.
to get the shirt to match with it, and then I got a little outfit plan for it. So, but yeah, that was sneaker of the day, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure having you. Make sure you tune in to watch the memes and the videos that we put up. And if you don't want to watch us, handsome men on the screen, then you already know we got the podcast coming up, and you guys can listen to us in the whip or whatever y'all doing. So, Shecky, clear us out, baby.
We got the right stuff.